Miley Cyrus still wants the best of both worlds, just not if it means she has to go on tour. Miley Cyrus just got caught in a lie and her fans aren't letting it slide. First, she blamed her vocal cords for why she wouldn't tour again, but now she's admitting that she just doesn't feel like it. So what's the truth, Miley? Well, let's rewind. In an interview last year, Miley opened up about suffering from something called Ranke's edema, swelling in her vocal cords, which is she claimed was a result of years of smoking, drinking, and just non-stop performing. She said touring was brutal on her health and it just wasn't sustainable anymore. Now, at the time, fans were sympathetic. Of course, the girl's, vocal cords were damaged. Understandable, right? But fast forward to this week and the narrative has completely flipped. In a new sit-down with Good Morning America, Miley said point blank, "I have the physical capacity to go on tour. I just don't have the desire." No mention of vocal cords, no mention of damage, just a flat out, "I don't want to." So which is it? Is it health or is it just vibes? She went even deeper in a separate interview saying that touring doesn't align with her mental health anymore. She said she thrives in stability and being on the road messes with her sense of peace. Now, after a show, she explained she crashes emotionally. 1 minute you're in front of 80,000 screaming fans and the next you're alone on a bus in the middle of nowhere. Not exactly the rock star fantasy we were sold. She also said staying sober is harder on tour, and apparently sobriety is one of her non-negotiables now. She even called it her god. So yeah, Miley's choosing peace, quiet, and probably a very expensive therapist over screaming arenas and light up wristbands. But here's the thing, just a year ago she made it seem like touring was impossible, not just undesirable. She made it seem, and sound like her vocal cords couldn't handle the pressure, that it physically wasn't safe for her to hit the stage again. Now she's admitting the truth. It's not that she can't, she just doesn't want to. And listen, that's fine. People evolve, artists evolve. We're not here to force anyone into a tour bus, but don't gaslight the fans into thinking it was a medical emergency when really you were just over it. This is someone who used to swing on a wrecking ball in latex. We're not new to the drama here. And before anyone says, she's retired, hold up. She's not done performing, not even close. She just performed with Beyonce in Paris and said she still plans to do special one-off appearances. She's down for private shows, high-profile collabs, and anything that fits her schedule, but a full-blown, 30-city arena tour, not happening. So let's call it what it is. Miley Cyrus is being selective, and she has every right to be, but let's also not pretend this was always about health, because it wasn't. That vocal cord excuse, that was just a soft launch into, I'm not doing this anymore. Now, at the end of the day, Miley's doing what a lot of artists are starting to do, which is opting out of the traditional music industry grind. Touring isn't always glamorous, it's exhausting, isolating, and apparently not very sober friendly. Miley's just being, one of the first to say it out loud.